Good morning, everyone. Oh, great. 14 candidates are already here. Devesh, good morning. Good morning, Deepak. Subham, good morning. Good morning, Mani. Tushar, good morning. Good morning, Siddharth. Whatever we discussed till today, do you have anything to discuss now? Good morning, John sir. All set? So, yesterday we covered page type, sitemap, even personalization and import export. Uh, do you want me to showcase the personalization, like how to create a dashboard in the personalization? Good morning, Yogendraji. Good morning, Vikas. Prachi, good morning. Nadeem, good morning. I'm good. How are you? Good morning, Thakur King. Anything that we can discuss before proceeding today? Shiv Rajput, good morning. Data management. You meant to say import export utility, right? Pratik, good morning. Mohit, good morning. Nisa. Okay, okay, sure, sure. Personalization dashboard help. Okay, so Money is asking like where personalization dashboard help. Suppose I have some good information related to dynamic CRM. Sure, Nadeem. Duplicate data management also will cover. So suppose pipeline is different. I will tell you. Do we need to learn Power Query in the module where import export? We can utilize that one as well. So see, now I will cover all those points today. So first, I will try to give answer like what is the benefit of personalization dashboard. Suppose dashboard is nothing. There is a summarized view which I want to see all the information in a one place. I can create a dashboard, a consolidated dashboard where I can place different level of information. When we are talking about different level of information, what it means? Like I can see all important information in a single place. Like one example I will give, very straightforward and very generic example. Why this dashboard is needed? Suppose you need to buy some information, some product from market, and all the product related to your need is available under one roof. That is called now in a day mall culture. So whatever you want to purchase, you can purchase in one place. So you need not to go to buy one items in another place, one item in another place, another item in another place. So you have to make a list and you have to go to the mall and you can purchase even in the different shop. Similarly, if for your daily item, your daily task, suppose if you need to perform some task, so all those tasks you can see even in your one place. You have to take some follow up, or you have to send some email. You have some appointment, and you want to see is there any lead which I have created, and my sales team also can have change their status. Is there any other further information? So maybe I can create some information from the account entity. I can, gather some information from the lead entity. I can gather all other information, all my required information from other tables. So even two types of dashboard we have. One dashboard is developed by developers based on our custom need or all other users need. They have created a dashboard which will be available across all the users, and we can see data based on our available security role. That is the standard dashboard that our development team is creating, and they have exposed across all the environment or all the users. But suppose I because now in a day I can learn all those things maybe from internet. I learned, that something like I can even create my personal view as well. So suppose I have seen like I want to see some another information, whatever available in one of the dashboard, which is developed by one developer or our development team. So even based on my personal or my daily need, I have that flexibility. Even I can create my own dashboard. So that is the purpose that I am creating my personal dashboard. Let me share my screen and can show you. So here you can see. Suppose here, hope you are able to see my screen. So these dashboard, some of the dashboard developed by Microsoft. Here, some of the dashboard may be developed by our development team. But I have that flexibility. I can create my own dashboard as well. That will visible only for me. It is not like anyone can see that particular dashboard till the time I have not shared with anyone. So that is the one thing for personal view. So benefit is based on my specific requirement. Even I have that flexibility, I can create my own dashboard. That is the benefit. Hope it's clear, Money. Yeah, I will tell you. So why actually, if you understand why we have to create that personal dashboard, then we can proceed further. Okay, thank you. Now we will cover today. Let me tell you first command bar and Copilot, this and import export data utility. I will tell you first import export, then we will cover, command bar. What is import export? Import export is nothing like, suppose if you have something, I will tell you what is lead here. You understand the sales process. I have here I can create even multiple leads. So suppose leads is nothing. My prospect, they are interested to buy my product. So those are called leads. So we have two options. Either I can integrate my system with my website or maybe any third party application so that all the data, all the query comings from my portal or my website, it will directly create a lead with some basic information. Suppose if you want to sell something, so what you need actually to sell something? You need some information, some basic information, like, hey, if you are selling something, for example, if you are selling a bike, so you need only contact number and the candidate number, valid candidate number, and you can call him and you can discuss further and you can get more information, and your sales team can add more detail in in this particular section. Why all those details are required? Maybe you have set up one global sales team, so they are working in such a manner, like they have to collect information and they have to uh, capture all those information, that's it. Otherwise, other information, their other sales representative, they will do further information. But why this import export utility comes into the picture? Suppose you have integration, but we need more business. So our sales team, they have received 10,000 lead information in a Excel format. So what happened? Someone shared some information. They have created some information, like they have created here one Excel sheet, and they told like, hey, all those information you have in Excel format. Maybe here name, mobile number, and maybe email ID. These are these query are genuine, and maybe if product information they may have, and maybe if there might be some scenario they may have expected due date or purchase date or maybe whatever, based on their priority. But even if suppose we have Rohan, we have some specific mobile number, maybe ABCD, and maybe suppose, and any product, any item they can. This is not mandatory, but they have all those information, and these information, like we have approximate 10,000 record. Then what happen? One option, like we can hire some data entry operator, and we can ask, hey, we have this 10,000 information, 10,000 lead information. What you have to do? You have to manually copy paste and you have to enter all those information here and just create this lead. Suppose topic, buy a bike, want to buy a bike, and first name is Rohan, maybe, and likewise they can enter the number and email ID maybe, and they are saving. This is the one option. And now we have to hire, if we have 10,000 record, we have to at least have 10 or 15%. They have to do this manual activity. This is one simple approach. Now there is another mentor's life comes into the picture. Now one person comes into the picture. He know how to do this automation part and how quickly he can do some bulk import kind of things. So he told, hey, I know how to perform this action. No need to hire all those 10 or 15 data entry operator. Microsoft provided a approach. We can directly in add all those information, even bulk import into this particular entity. Now one person comes into the picture. He asked, hey, how you can do this activity quickly? But in other application, there are many applications which they have to do this manual activity. But one person who has more information is telling, like, now in a day, if you are doing this activity, this is very old culture. You have to save your money if you want to run your business. So now they told, like, oh, now tell me, what is the process like, how to do this activity? So one person told, like, hey, we have this option in data import export utility. So what to do for that one? Okay, you need to understand how to do this activity. We have under this setting section, we have this option under data management. We have to go to data management. So even, okay, in data management, we have some settings here. Settings means, suppose if you are doing bulk import, so we may have, like, hey, this particular information, we may have duplicate information, maybe because we don't know how many times they have provided all those information to increase the count. Maybe here Mohan, and they have changed the name even, but mobile number and email ID is same. So they have created a number of record and they are selling. They are telling, hey, we want to sell this item as 1 rupees per item per record. So if they are increasing this number, it may be they are trying to get some more details here. But even if we have created, like, we have to create a rule where our lead should not accept duplicate record. So what is duplicate record? So that we have to identify what is the duplication rule, how we are thinking, like, this is a duplicate record. Either you can say, hey, I may have number and mobile name, mobile number, and email ID. If those three records are unique, I will treat this record as unique record. If those three records are same, I will treat those record as duplicate. Otherwise, those are unique record for me as per my business. But another example, another organization, they are telling, hey, I want all record as unique. I will treat all record as unique only when mobile number is unique. I want unique number record here. So for first scenario, these two are duplicate, but those two are not duplicate. Those are unique because we have created a key and we are identifying, hey, name is different. Yes, name is different here. So those two records are not duplicate here. So to identify a duplicate rule, we have to identify what is the key, what is the combination, whatever we are discussing here. So it totally depends. Like, hey, one person is telling, like, sometimes email ID may be different, but mobile number should be different here. So I need mobile number and email ID as a unique identifier. So maybe here, if they are telling, they are not considering name, they are telling, hey, this is the one. So here, this is a unique identifier. So these are the unique record here. It totally depends, like, how we are considering our combination of the to identify either this is a unique record or a duplicate record. Hope it's clear. Why we have to add this logic? Because suppose if I can see there are 10,000 record, but we have only valid 500 record only. Out of 10,000 record, I have seen there are so many duplicate record. Then Why my sales representative, why they are calling multiple times, whatever they have already spent some time, some good amount of time. So my data should be proper, my data should be unique. That's why if I have proper data, I may save that time as well, so that our call or sales team or our call center team, we can save their time as well. If we are saving our team time, we are saving the cost as well. So in all the scenario, we have to think. So even how to do this duplicate detection rule. So in Microsoft also, here you have seen there are some duplicate detection rule setting. If you have turned on this setting, those duplicate detection rules comes into the picture. Even suppose enable duplicate detection rule. So here we have some settings here. So duplicate detection rule setting, when a record is created or updated, then this particular duplicate detections comes into the picture. When Microsoft Dynamics CRM or Outlook goes from offline to online, suppose if we are performing any activity, so in that case as well we have to perform this action or not. And even third case, during import and export data, suppose based on my business, I don't want to restrict this particular rule only for importing data, but when a record is created or updated from CRM, it will work. Even I can do that level of setting as well. Hope it's clear for everyone. Yes or no? I need, because if you are understanding this part, then only you have better understanding related to the data import, export, import utility. Clear? Yes. Now you are here, you are doing some another task. Like business rule, no, business rule is different. Suppose if we have some this is for data manipulation. Before business rule, like we have some business rule logic even in the when we are working on the firm level. But even if we have that level of activity as well, like we can perform this activity even in the during data import export. I will tell you what is import export utility here. But hope it's clear. Like our main purpose here is we should have proper data in our dynamic CRM. That is the baseline of our activity here. Okay. Now we can define our duplicate detection rule logic here. Once we enable this one, then duplicate detection rule we can define here. Even we can define that duplicate detection rule even in the entity level. Let's create one duplicate detection rule. Suppose if you are working in the one specific tables, like here you are working in the lead entity, you can select that lead entity. So it will work in the lead entity. What is the filter matching criteria here? If suppose mobile number or phone number, we can give mobile and email. Okay, here even we can save this record. Till the time we have not published it, it will not treat our role as active role. Okay, try now. Can you hear me? Okay, that's great. Back to normal. Thank you so much. Let me share my screen. Okay, so uh, here you hear about how we have done this particular duplicate detection. You understand, or you want me to repeat it again? How to set up that one, you understand, or you want me to get another record and then we'll see? Let me do it one more times. So here we have created one record, and let me try to showcase one more time. Suppose if we are creating one record here, see here, now even if I'm going to create another record, so it will ask again and it will create a duplicate detection message here. And even if I have seen here, please select only one record to merge. Suppose I want to merge one record. What is the meaning of merging here? So merging is like whatever this new record I have, it will merge existing record, and it will add all those information into that one. Hope it's clear for everyone, right? Now, how to do? Okay, blue screen, back to normal. Okay, let me check in the internet once. 1 minute. Give me more before disturbance. Is there any option to pause here? It will take maybe 30 or 45 seconds to back to normal. Meanwhile, are you able to hear me so that we can discuss? Okay. So, um, suppose if we want to add or import some data, so we need some specific template. Template means it is not like whatever we have received from anyone, we can directly import into the system. It will never accept like whatever they have provided. So what to do? we have to do one thing. We have to download one template from Dynamics CRM, and even if we want to create all those records from CRM, we can export a template, and in our template, based on our data type, we can import it back to the dynamic CRM. So that is the process to import data from your local Excel sheet into dynamic CRM. Most of the candidate, they know how to create forms, how to create fields, how to design UI, how to perform different action. Even if they also know how to create business rule, how to add fields into the view, how to add logic, different logic. Even in the JavaScript level, they can even perform some basic logic in JavaScript as well. But they don't know how to proceed further sometimes whenever we are working on data import export utility. Then what to do if we need to import something? So we had this option like we can import data through Excel, or maybe sometimes we have data, we have large data sometimes. So we also have some limitation in the Excel as well. It is not like suppose in 10,000, 50,000, even in the till 1 lakh. Also, the latest Microsoft Office, they are supported. They are supporting even. So even if we have record huge record like 10 millions record, 20 millions record, so how to proceed that big data? If we want to import that level of data in our dynamic CRM, so maybe we have to divide our complete data in different chunk. What is what is the meaning of chunk here? So we can divide our data in maybe 50,000 different sheets, like sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, or maybe if you can divide your sheets based on the record created on date, or maybe some different option if you have. Suppose in based on the financial year wise, if you want to import that data. So what happen? What is the benefit even to import our data in chunk? Suppose if a error is coming, even if we are not able to identify why our application is not working properly, or our data is not generating or creating. Okay, let me switch the internet maybe, and then we will try, and I will share my screen so that we can close our call quickly. Okay, can you hear me now? The connection is unable to connect. Okay, let me share my screen now, and we'll see if you can have proper screen. Now my screen is visible. There is no blue screen. Can someone confirm? Okay, thank you, Siddharth. So now, suppose if we want to import some data, so let's quickly do this activity. So we have created, we merge some record here. Even if we want to merge some duplicate deduction here, even we can merge from here as well. Merge means if we have identified like, hey, let me edit column here, mobile and email, mobile and email. Let's see. Here you can see if mobile and email both are same, from here we can merge. We can merge into one record. So it is asking like what to do here. It will merge two name here. Primary record should be this one and this is the secondary record. So now you have seen there is only one record after merging the record. So here likewise we can have our proper information here. Okay, now I will show you how to do this complete import export utility. Where is data management? So there, here duplicate deduction job even we can set up. We can run duplicate deduction job, bulk record deletion. Bulk record deletion also we can do, but we'll try to explain you import and export utility. So here first template for data import. Okay, suppose I told you it is not like if anyone provided templates. What is template actually? Any idea? Template is a specific format where they have to fill the data and we can utilize that template to import it back into the system. So template is a predefined set of specific fields here which we have to utilize uh, to import back. Suppose in lead entity I want to generate a template. So this template, why template is needed? Suppose to import data into dynamic CRM, it is not like I can import whatever data I have received from any other external system. So I have a specific template here. I need to import back here. So I have this particular import, this particular template. So that template is generated by dynamic. So here, suppose I have all those information. Suppose name, I can fill all those name here. Maybe I can do copy paste and home phone, mobile phone. I have this one. Even this is the duplicate record. Control Z. I have all those information. Maybe where is email ID? Email ID is this one. So suppose I want to add those information here because I think last name is mandatory here. Instead of first name, I want to add some last name as well. This is very important topic. Okay. Suppose I have given you one task like, hey, can you import this data back to the dynamic? So you have to create this template and again you have to import it. Let's see, even if we have, duplicate data. So we should understand why it is failing and how to do this particular activity. So from here, we can do this import export and even from here as well, we can do that import export. Even import from Excel we can do. Export Excel, we can export data whatever we have here and even we can export the template as well from here. But we have two options like from here as well from here. So let's do from here. This is a global place where we are doing import export utility. Suppose it is not like first time we are able to import it. So we may have multiple issues while importing, but we have to check why it is failing and how to resolve those particular one based on the error message we have received. Let me check if any internet issue or you are able to use. Yeah, this format may be CSV, format may be Excel. Why it is taking much time? Sometimes we have internet issue, sometimes our environment slow. That is the life of a developer. Let's wait some time. Okay, so here suppose this particular pop-up window is coming, then we have to select that template here. You can see these are the supported file which Microsoft is expecting here. So here this lead template here I'm exporting. Okay, in this particular screen here I can see allow duplicates off. I can see I have this option like I can enable this allow duplicate here, and I can disable it and I can enable it. So if I'm going to allow duplicate here, even my duplicate detection also there. So let's see what is the output here. It is importing. It will ask us to map the fields here. Like suppose in my Excel maybe I may have different field, so I have that option to map. So automatically if we have utilized this one, I have a option to select field to field mapping. Okay, so it is showing like in this particular entity, because I have exported that one from lead entity. In lead first name topic, those are the fields here. So I have that option like everything I can see here. State one, ignore option. Even I can do field level mapping. This is the new UI now we have. Okay, so by default, because we have utilized our template, so it already mapped field to field mapping, and then we can do finish. We have done any specific task here? Nothing. We only follow some out of the box navigation, and let's try to refresh it. So let's check how many record. This particular file is submitted. It is showing submitted. Let's wait for process. Okay, so here it will change the status of this particular process, like transformation, or what happened. Is there any import export utility running. This is the pain of a developer. Record type. Here we can see record failure, how many success record we have created here, how many partially record created into the system. Let's refresh it. Size here we have success record failure. What happened, man? I think, okay, let's try one more time. Let's try to export it and we'll try to import it back. Let's export it and then we'll see if there any other issue. Import back. So if we try to change something here, okay, if we want to add one more field here, we have to change some, maybe mobile number we have to update. We want to change something here. Meanwhile, we'll see how it's proceed. Okay, importing. Still it is showing submitting. Okay, let's choose one more file. Then we'll see. Selected, we have changed. Okay, next. Loading file mappings. So what it will do, it will map field from Excel to database, whatever we are having. Because we have choose selected file. Okay, continue, finish. Let's try to see here. Is there any problem with this particular setting? We have to change some setting here. Okay, let's wait for some time. Even we have other option as well. Export to Excel. And even this export to Excel feature, even if we have one more option, we can export it and even we can export into Excel as well. Okay, let's try one more thing here. Maybe we have to change the, let me check if one thing, let's try one more things here. Do you have anything like, do we need to enable any job? Why by default the job are not showing here submitted? Okay, we'll check. Okay, we'll do one thing here. Let's use chat GPT help. Do we need to enable any flag here? My data import uh, request is showing meted state ND365 CRM. What could be the issue? Let's see the scenario here. Many pending serve report queues behind long running workflow plugins import, re-uploading, validating, security role. No, nothing. Fail silence, block, import execution, check, plugin trace, log, sandbox, duplicate detection or validation rules in enables can delay the block processing. Okay, do one thing. Maybe it may take some time. Meantime, we can do one thing. In duplicate detection setting, can we disable it? Okay. And we'll check maybe after some time. We'll check maybe today we running out of time. Even let's see test email calculated system job waiting. Most of the items are even there is no. Okay, so it will take some time and we'll see what is the current status maybe by tomorrow, and then we'll see what is the status here even in this particular section. So in it, ideally it should work because here even it is showing submitted, but we'll see tomorrow. Hard refresh, nothing. Format we have uploaded, it should work. Okay, we'll check tomorrow for this particular two job status, how it's behaving and how it will work into the system. Meanwhile, you can do some R&D. Even if you have found something, if we need to enable some flag, we can perform that action. Okay. Now I have to go into another call. Let's close the call for the day. We'll connect tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.